convert to Christianity and accept God's commandments. I've known more than one priest in my time who carried out his duties in a cruel, hypocritical manner. In his heart, not one drop of true Christian blood flowed. Not many of them, mind you. Maybe 1 in 100 priests did not carry out his duties to the fullest of his abilities. But as the old proverb goes, put on the table a bowl of fruit overflowing with apples, and with one God bad, the rest will soon go to rot. The Indians you killed did not know God, but on the other hand, you know God very well, and for this reason, you are more guilty than they. Remember that Jesus Christ gave up his life for us, replacing the old law of eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, which is that you resist no evil, but should an enemy smite you on the cheek, turn to him the other also. Do not think that I am against the Old Testament, or of the church of which I am a loyal soldier like yourself, but I am only trying to carry out the law of my Lord, Jesus Christ.
So, at this point, they are trapped inside the city. No escape. So what Cortez decides to do is, in the middle of the night, when he thinks the Aztecs are sleeping, take off over the bridges. He put a few trinkets of gold in his saddlebag, but he warned the other soldiers not to take a lot, because he knew the drawbridges has been cut off. He'd been pulled up. But the rookies, the experts that just came from Cuba, hadn't seen so much gold in their entire lives. So they filled their saddlebags, their socks, their pockets, everything with gold. So when they came to the parts of the bridge that had been cut off, they tried to swim across, and they went right down to the bottom of the lake and drowned, obviously, died. And so this is a picture right here of Cortez and La Malinche when they got to the mainland. At this point, La Malinche, Doña Marina, as he named her, the Christian name, was pregnant with the first mestizo child in the New World. And so the Aztecs come out in their canoes, and they're able to rest here for a couple minutes, but then they come out in the canoes and they start chasing them. And so Mazato and his friend are, at this point, they become warriors. They have been training the whole time. So this is 2 years later, and they've been through vigorous training, and now they're Aztec warriors, eagle warriors, they call them. Like I said, Mazato always suspected that they were not gods. He had seen them fall from their horses, and he saw the blood. He was afraid to express his sentiments, because if he were to tell his father, he'd be severely punished. Physical punishment, corporal punishment. And if he told Montezuma, he might get executed immediately. So he feels really bad about his friend's death. Ahora me pongo a dibujar estas palabras pintadas que tienen sangre y la pena de mi pueblo por causa del hombre blanco. Me encuentro con mucho remordimiento en mi corazón por no haberle dicho a mi padre o a mi maestro lo que pensaba sobre los extranjeros. Tal vez podría haber hecho algo. Ahora sé que tal vez mi indecisión fue la causa de la muerte de mi mejor amigo, Metitzli. Esta noche voy a subir a la gran pirámide a cantar una lamentación por mi amigo caído.
see, won't see what might have been. What I felt, what I've known, never shine doing what I've shown. Never free, never me. So I dug the
Viva Los Mexica! Viva Mexico Tenochtitlan!
The real hero of the Aztecs, Montezuma, was basically known as a coward because he was the one that let Cortez into the kingdom and capture him. This guy, this is Cuauhtemoc. This is Cortez's young, su sobrino, his nephew. He's somewhere between 18 and 24 years old, and he never gives up until the end. And he says at the end, I will never ever give you guys the gold and let you die like a bunch of hungry dogs. So they started torturing him. They put his feet in burning oil. So what are you doing? I thought you guys didn't feel pain. I said, quemándome. Nunca les voy a entregar el oro. Never give you guys the gold. And so you could say there's some bad things the Spaniards brought, of course. Viruela, which is smallpox. Of course, they said Spanish language, third most spoken language in the world, and Christianity to this continent, and basically unified the planet by bringing the continents together. So, in conclusion, there was many factors that facilitated the conquest. The arms, like I mentioned, they had cannons too. They had the rifles and the body armor, of course, which they never took off in the Aztecs' presence. So they would continue thinking that their skin was impenetrable. And the horses, the bloodhounds, and La Malinche, and like I said, Viruela, smallpox, they left after the La Noche Triste, which most of the Aztec warriors became sick because of smallpox. But as they say in Spanish, no hay mal que por bien no venga. Every cloud has a silver lining. So as a result, the mestizo race was born. 80% of Mexico is mestizo, which is the mixture of the indigenous and the European blood. And so that's it today. You got any questions? Comments?
Very good.
Comments? Anybody read the book? No? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes. Nacho. Pregunta?
Huh?
You have a question?
Oh, no.
Okay. Thank you. Gracias.